Carolyn Dube here. Today I am playing with flower tiles from Mary Beth Shaw in an altered book that I've got here. That blue is from cleaning off my brayer while jelly printing, and if you've seen the colorful jelly print party, you know how much I love to jelly print. What I'm doing is using a white, heavy-bodied acrylic paint here. This happens to be the Liquitex brand. And the goal here with this is to just have a very opaque white and then have the blue show through in the pattern of the stencil. With this stencil, I wanted to get a crisp and clear image, so you'll notice that I'm holding the stencil down about where I'm stenciling. That's because I'm frankly too lazy to tape it down or do any of that kind of stuff. I'm just going to hold it in place with my fingers. And by putting my fingers about where I'm stenciling, yes, see, a crisp image. Oh, it's just, isn't that beautiful? And I debated leaving it at this point because frankly, I just really liked looking at this the way it was. But the color of the rainbow became a little too strong for me, and I had to get some more color on there. So I know this is going to shock you guys, but I decided to go subtle. I know it's kind of strange for me. I'm going to get some more color on this, but I'm going to go with a subtle look. Those are Inktense pencils, and by just drawing a little line around it, then I just grab a little bit of water on a brush, and I can gently drag that color around so I get a very vibrant watercolory look with this. If you haven't played with these before, I really recommend them. They are extremely forgiving because if I add too much on, I just add a little bit of water and dab it up with my finger, a paper towel, whatever I've got. If I want more color, I just add more on it. If I want a different look, I can actually just add a bunch of water and erase something. Like, watch me with this purple. So I put my line on there. I'm thinking I've got lots of purple on there, and ooh, I do. You know what? That was just more than what I wanted. So what do? I get it wet and blot some off. Oh, I took too much off. Now I got to put more on. Drag it around. Do I like it? As I blot it up, I fiddle with it. But man, I really like the subtle look of it in the end. And I'm usually not a subtle kind of person if you've seen my blog or my videos much. And speaking of my blog and my videos, are you subscribed to my YouTube channel? I'd love it if you join me on that. And you can find my blog, things like my Facebook, my Google+, my Twitter, all that stuff. All those things are in the links in the video description here on YouTube. But anyway, back to this. You know, I had two colors to go with the blue, and I had to get another color in there. So out came orange. And this one, it was kind of funny because I went really cautiously with it and had a little bit, but it just wasn't quite bold enough for me. I can do subtle only so much. So I had to get that orange in there, and it just wasn't bright enough, so I had to keep going back over it with more orange. And that's the beauty of these, is I can build up the intensity. And as I was building this up, I really love this pattern. I love the colors with it. And so for this art journal page, I'm actually going to stick mostly with this. That said, I still have to somehow get a word in there because somehow there's always a word or writing or text or something in an art journal page. So I went and grabbed some Chit Chat stickers from Tim Holtz, and just one word really called to me for this, and that's the word inspire. And this is the fun for me when I play. I never really know exactly where it's going to go. This time I went on a more subtle path than I usually do, but it was just as much fun for me as the bold and the crazy. Thanks for joining me for my art journal play today. If you've enjoyed this video, I would love it if you shared it. That support makes it possible for me to come back and make more videos to share with you.